The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Some people take the straight path in life. But at Arizona State University, we respect your twists and turns. They make our online students more driven to excel in their professional lives. That's why our personalized suite of services empowers you with innovative resources and staff that sticks with you. Make your next turn with one of our 300-plus programs at ASU, #1 in innovation for 9 consecutive years. Visit us at asuonline.asu.edu to learn more.
Selling your car to Carvana is as easy as...
As easy as pie?
Sure. All you have to do is enter your license plate or VIN.
As easy as a stroll in the park.
Okay, then just answer a few questions and you'll get a real offer in seconds.
As easy as singing.
Why not? Schedule a pickup or drop-off and Carvana will pay you that amount right on the spot.
As easy as playing guitar.
Actually, I find that kind of difficult. But selling your car to Carvana is as easy as...
Can be.
Visit Carvana.com or download the app to get an instant offer today.
Previously on Roll Britannia. Jeff's wandered off blind into the darkness.
Get after him.
Casper's there.
Okay.
He says, hi. You see a vast cavern.
I think we found the mines, boys.
I assume the entrance to the fort is going to be at...
Keth.
Yes.
You said that was some sort of magical darkness. Do you want to be able to see?
So you put on the shades of Horatio Caine. Are you pushing the button?
Push the button.
All you can see is this corridor. Out in front of you steps a monstrous sphinx.
If you answer correctly, you may pass. If you stay silent, I will let you leave. If you answer incorrectly, I will eat you. Shall we play?
Yes. I'm thinking shadow.
The sphinx, she looks at you, turns her head to one side and says...
You may pass.
And for all intents and purposes, Keth is blind.
This is terrifying,
This
to be
water is
honest.
just like-
it
it's
feels
just like a puddle
I'm
or-
holding a bossy child under one arm and I've got wet socks. That's a natural 20.
And you're not blind anymore.
Let's go.
It looks like a trapdoor, similar to the way we came in.
I could use my giant hand.
Well, if he opens it, then I can fire my grappling hook through.
Malrus, at the top of the rope, you find yourself in a room. And immediately next to it is another green light that is also lit up.
Is it time that we bring Yennefer in here?
It says dialing, and then a sort of tone plays out.
Oh, I hope it gets a connection.
And then it just beeps 3 times and says, user busy.
Let's
Oh, man.
go and see that green light.
Do we really want to just bust in on a live radio check?
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Question. How tall, how high, where do the windows start? Because I just thought I might be able to peek over if...
See who's in the booth.
If like...
Can I shock you?
Keth's taller than you.
I hadn't considered that.
Why not?
We've not caught out the Dungeon Master again, have we?
I think we have
a little bit, yeah.
Here we go with the odd suggestion.
Let's say...
I mean, I can't even remember how fucking tall I was. Probably like 4 foot.
Oh, hold on, let me choose a height first, and then...
I think you said you were
yours is written down.
4'1", weren't you?
I think I was, yeah.
Yeah, because I think the captain was 5. The other captain was 5'1".
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
I would have said probably somewhere around... I would have said somewhere around 3 feet off the ground is the bottom of the window.
You can't use Casper more than once a day, right, can you, Jeff?
Oh, you guys know about Casper? Oh, sounds.
No.
Sounds.
Sorry,
I'm glad you know about
OSA.
Casper.
Yeah.
that was
your
OSC.
imaginary friend.
Why does Malrus just crawl along the floor and then peek up at each one and then just tell us what it is? And we'll stand at the back. He snuggles along and goes... And then
Keth, you disguise yourself as a tree and we'll hide behind you. Like a potted plant in the corner of the room.
Nature boy.
The makeup.
If there's lights off except for one of them, is it safe to assume that there's only one of them's got somebody in it?
You know what they say, Derek? When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Malrus, how about you? You don't have to crawl.
Okay.
Malrus, can you turn invisible?
I would like to start very quietly opening some of the other doors just to peek my head inside to see if there's anyone else in there. Not the.
Well, we can. They have all got windows.
Oh, peek in them then.
Can I try and be stealthy?
Yeah, you can roll a stealth check. And Jeff, if you want to
peek through some windows,
roll investigation, I guess.
15.
Yeah, that'll get you down there.
And Keth, if you and I just want to have like a little chat or something,
we'll just wait at the end.
Play some cards.
Can I peek through the first window?
Yeah. Are you looking in each window as you go along?
I am indeed. Yes.
Are you going on the left-hand side or the right-hand side, Malrus?
Go fish.
I'll go the other side.
I'll go the left.
I'll go right then. I got 13.
Jeff, are you trying to be stealthy as well? Or are you just strolling down looking in the windows?
Are you just being like really reckless at this point, are you?
I was, wasn't I? But I shouldn't have been, because I would have seen I would do the first window, then Malrus. I feel like someone would have surely said something. Come on, guys. If I'm being stupid, you've got to call me on my shit.
Wait.
But yeah, I'm walking across.
That's up to them to decide whether they're calling you on
across.
it.
Jeff, stay there.
Are playing cards in the other room. No, we haven't seen you.
We're back in the booth because you guys are checking out the corridor.
I think my character would definitely just have
currently with like the FaceTime thing just open to.
I'm gonna turn around and make some hand signals to Jeff to make him stop where he is.
Okay.
I'm just like that at the window.
What's in the first window?
Over your eyes, fully like looking in shop window.
What's in the first window?
You can see another studio just like the one you've just come from.
And I turn around with us and go, "There's nothing in this one."
What about the next one?
So just keep walking.
Derek,
keep walking down the corridor.
Fish.
Yep.
Do the same thing. Hands
got any twos?
Go fish. Malrus, the second window you come to is on the left-hand side. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep. So in this room, it isn't a studio. It looks like some office space. There's some filing cabinets. There is a sort of small microphone and sort of mini mixer set up in the corner.
Is there a fax machine?
Yeah, there's a sort of desk with some paperwork on it. There is a fax machine. Yeah,
excellent.
Are there any gold records on the wall?
No, there's some silver ones though.
Wounding.
80s printer.
A dot matrix printer. Yeah, there's one of those. There's an Apple II Pro in the corner.
Wow.
Goodness.
And a tea's made.
Is that a Mr. Frosty?
Oh, dear. Right, we were just naming all like 90s and 80s like food gadgets now.
You've got
Soda Stream.
The Moulinex Magidex.
What's in the next window?
Are you just moving on from that one? Okay. Yeah. As you're approaching the next window along, you can see there's actually a light on inside.
Is this the one with Mikey Live above it?
No, that's the next window.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to try and peek in.
Derek, go fish.
Very, very cautiously.
Okay.
You must be cheated.
What did you roll for stealth?
There's no way you've got 7 9s.
15.
Okay. And you look inside and you see this room has 2 windows in it. It has this window looking out into the corridor, and it also has a window looking into the next studio.
What can I see in the next studio?
Sitting at the desk, which is a small...
Oh, Derek.
It's like
Rummy, Derek, that one.
You bastard.
You're not even playing Rummy.
Well, I beat him at snap.
21. What?
I've got enormous hands.
And
Derek takes the card and starts playing solitaire in the corner. In a half.
Fine.
He's free cell. So you can see in this room there is a person sitting at another radio desk, not with a proper microphone this time though, just a small sort of microphone on a stalk poking out of the mixed desk of coins, and you can see that this person is sort of looking after the faders and lots of lights and stuff, and you can see VU meters bouncing back and forth. You can see all sorts of radio-y things going on, with one person sort of looking after them. And through the window into the next studio, you can see someone stood up and talking animatedly into a microphone.
Turns to one that's Baylon.
Yeah. I am going to rush very stealthily back down the corridor, grab Jeff, and go back into the office where those two are playing cards. Tell them what I've seen.
We were playing cards, but he can't play honestly. Anyway, what did you find out?
Guys,
I'm telling you, I had 4 aces.
Oh, really? Then why did I have one as well?
On the left-hand side, there's a room, and then there's another room with like an office with various 80s objects. And in the next one along, there's some people, and I think one of them might be that Parktree chap. I think I found him.
How does he look double-hard? Could we take him?
That I did not ask.
Can I just do a brief investigation check on the inside of this recording studio door? Is there a lock on the inside of it?
No.
These don't seem locked, so we could just bust in there.
We could.
Obviously, odds are that he'll be able to call for help.
What would that do for us?
I'm just saying, we could rush in and grab him.
There's two people,
he could lock us out.
So if two of us go into one room and then two of us go into the other, then we can both take out people that are in there and cut the broadcast.
But if we cut the broadcast, then they'll know something's wrong.
But equally, if you interrupt Baylon, they'll know something's wrong. If you kidnap the presenter of a radio station midway through him presenting a radio station, the other people at the radio station are probably going to go, something's wrong, let's go to that room. So either way, busting in, I feel, is going to draw a large amount of attention.
It was just...
We could just wait in ambush, or that sounds boring, that time. To be honest.
To the end of the show.
Yeah,
wait till the end of the show.
We play cards
all day
for the rest of the episode, waiting in the outside the door.
A meteorite hits the room, you all die.
If he is,
I'm going to get some new guys to play with.
If he's on air all day, and then the end of his show is the time warp reset, and we have to do it all again.
Let's do the time warp again. It's just a slide to the left and then a step to the right.
No, I'm standing there with me hands.
I put my hands on my hips.
Jeff, those pelvic thrusts.
I'll tell you, it's the pelvic thrusts.
Keth's just humping in the corner.
Humping Keth's leg.
Unless we
just endless pelvic thrusts.
We just sleep past and let the radio broadcast continue. Don't interrupt. We just head past.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with the not interrupting the radio station show mid-broadcast, personally.
What does this man look like?
What happens if we go and grip the sort of producer guy? Because Baylon won't know.
Baylon can see the producer guy.
Yeah, he'd just be like, there's someone attacking the producer, and if someone could get in here and stop that, that'd be grand. But in Baylon's voice.
Mr. DM.
Here's the Fugees.
The office space, did that have a window through to the studios?
No.
Shall we check out the office?
I'm happy with that.
Check out the 80s office.
That sounds great. I don't know what the 80s are. Let's go and have a look.
Okay, so you all head up there.
Well, you're about to find out.
You all head into the office space, and you're in a room surrounded by filing cabinets and spare printer ink, toner, a recycling thing, a notice asking people to wipe out the microwave after they've used it. Not that there is one, they're just a sign. Those signs disappear magically, even if you don't have a microwave.
Is there a passive-aggressive one to say to put your cups in the sink to wash them?
Yes, no, there is. There's actually 2 of those.
Is there a note from
There's actually 2 of those.
From Deborah saying, "Stop taking my food out of the fridge"?
Yep, there is.
One of those that's printed,
all
and then
of
one
those.
of the handwritten ones going, "Fuck you, Deborah," underneath it.
Yep.
This is a real room of nostalgia, isn't it? Or stereotypes.
Yeah, it is.
Right in this room.
Office humour. Office humour. Yeah, go on. What are we doing?
There's no one else in the office.
No, you're in this room by yourself.
I'm not sure if this room's going to help us massively. We're fighting time phasing stuff, jumping in. We're using old tech here.
Is there any other exit to the room?
There's just the door you came in by.
So there's no other. Oh.
Is there anything useful in here at all?
Can I have a check? Can I have a check to see if there's anything useful in here?
Why don't you roll in perception or an investigation?
Investigation. I will roll.
I'm going to roll perception.
Okay.
10.
18 on investigation.
With the 10 on perception, you notice that there's some filing cabinets.
You're in an 80s style room.
And there's some stuff. And it's interesting to look at these things. With an 18 investigation, you pick up a piece of letterheaded parchment. It's an invoice for some more coffee granules, but you notice across the top that the address on this letterheaded piece of paper says Suwon Chenjing Fort, Fulcrum Bay, Shattered Lands.
Suwon Chenjing. Soon changing. Okay.
Someone changing. Someone changing.
Did we go, when we went into this office, did we go past the booth that Baylon Parktree was in?
No, he's at the end of the corridor.
I don't trust my rolls enough to try and sneak. I just want to see what he looks like.
Shall I go back? How stealthy am I still?
Ooh, you're super stealthy.
Roll another stealth check.
Damn. Please be a good roll.
Don't try and piggyback off your last stealth check.
21.
Imagine if it was that easy. You just roll one really good stealth check at the beginning of the game and that's it. Stealthy forever.
Where did Malrus go? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Okay, yeah, you're stealthy. Are you sneaking up to the window of the producer's office or the producer's studio? Or
I will sneak up to the producer's studio and look through the window to see both of them.
Okay.
And I guess maybe roll perception to see what they look like?
Yeah, you can do that. What are you rolling?
13.
13, okay. The producer you can't see a great deal of. They sort of have their back to you. They look like they look dwarven in persuasion. They've got a nice suit jacket on and a well groomed beard. And you can see on the one hand that you can see they have a number of signet rings.
It's the dwarven mafia.
That's about as much as you can see of this of the producer. Looking through the window at Baylon, you can see he looks humanoid. He's got well-groomed hair. He's got a nice smile. He's wearing a shirt. The microphone is covering he's covering quite a lot of his face, so you can't see him in great detail.
When
Does he
we
look
were
a bit
in
hench?
the governor's mansion, would we have seen any paintings of the governor?
You didn't ask.
No, we did not.
Didn't ask, did we?
Oh, curse us.
Just trying to find out whether they're the same person. I know.
So Baylon
the one
is
thing that we didn't look at.
We looked everywhere, but we didn't look at the walls.
Wearing only a shirt.
Everywhere.
Again, the Winnie the Pooh look is here with us in the podcast.
Well, you can't necessarily see because there's quite a lot of things in the way. There's a person, a mixed desk, and there's a window with the wall in the bottom half of it. So you can only really see Baylon sort of waist upwards, and you can't really see his face particularly well. Because, like I said, there's a big microphone in the way.
Does he look like he could kill us?
Track record would suggest that not many things can kill you, but that being said, it looks like you have nearly died quite a few times, so
Ooh,
hard to say.
It's not them that could kill us.
Does he look almost like you?
That I'm concerned about, honestly. It's Baylon and the producer are not the problem, in my opinion. It's the interrupting of the show and having everyone else in the fort swarm on that room, I feel could be the issue.
Yeah. While we're waiting for Malrus to come back, can we hear anybody else moving around or anything like that?
I am going to sneak back into the office and see if I can get Derek to call Yennefer.
Fine. I'll open up the FaceTime thing. Just got that pun.
There's a book, I believe.
You just got the FaceTime
saying it now.
Thing.
I've just got it too.
Oh
shit!
God.
There's even a loose connection with Portal.
Seriously.
Oh my God!
Bless you.
We're trying to think how to work that in.
Fucking hell!
Yeah, Portal, of course. Open up the FaceTime thing and go, oh, so that's what they call it there. And just say, Yennefer. Come in, Yennefer. Yennefer over.
And you get the same response you got last time. It beeps 3 times and says, user busy.
Can we just sneak past his office? Can we sneak past this place? Is there anything else?
Let's do it.
I think we should leave Baylon to his thing at the moment. We know he's here. We know where he is.
Right.
We can come back to him.
Yep. And we know that he's going to be occupied for quite a while.
So he's there forever because the show's always
cool. I'm going to roll a stealth check.
Okay, roll stealth.
We have to be stealthy as hell to get past them.
I think we should all roll stealth if we're trying to sneak past the window.
Do I have to roll more stealth, or is my stealth still stealthy?
Ooh, 20...
I feel like you should, yeah, because it's another expedition past the window. You keep going back.
I'm not sure about all this. I mean,
22.
I don't want to go past this place, but I don't know what the goal would be if we went in there.
20.
19.
If everyone else thinks we should go in,
radio studios, surely there's like a button where like we can just play a song and leave songs going whilst we stop them.
If you have if Malrus, if you've got an intricate knowledge of how radio studios work and can do this within the blink second before they can go, there's intruders in here, let's do this. I'm well behind you. I just don't think it's feasible personally, but I'm a part of the team.
Guest in the studio today, a bunch of armed men.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do. Like, if we stop the radio show, it's going to get loads of people probably descending upon us, which is really bad news, but also what we're going to achieve by moving on. I mean, if we wander off and go to the next place, what are we trying to look? We're looking for the governor?
I don't know. Yeah, we're trying to find the governor, or we're just trying to get into the fort more until we can get hold of Yennefer. I think we just need to keep moving into the fort until we can get hold of Yennefer. That's why we're at the fort.
We just need to get like more. Essentially, we don't have enough information to act on.
Okay, he's going to be there. He's going to be there for ages.
What's going to happen?
We've searched every room.
He's going to be there
found
for a while.
the 80s room. We've moved out the first room. We have to
just carry on.
Go past it and sneak further in. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
We found some letterheading and nothing else seemed that important.
Okay, let's move past it. Sneaking past.
We're sneaking past down the corridor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Filing cabinet.
Okay.
No one check.
As you go out into the corridor, can you all roll a perception check, please?
13.
15.
11.
Okay, Derek and Malrus, you both notice that the green light above Baylon's studio, the one that says Mike Live, has gone out. So although the red light that says on air is still on, the green light is no longer on.
Is this our chance, lads?
I think it is.
What about the producer's thing next door? Is that Mike Live or no?
Doesn't really have a microphone.
Okay.
That you saw. It has a small microphone
So me and Jeff haven't seen
on a
it.
little stalk.
Right.
Point to the Mike Live. I think this is as good of opportunity as we're going to get.
What is it? What does that mean?
What does it mean? What does the green light not being on mean?
It means
It still says it's on air.
It means that they're currently
there's a song
playing a
playing.
song.
So if we jumped in there now,
Oh, does it?
Yeah, Goblin League.
Ah,
Let's do it.
can't hear it. Right. Okay. Sound. If
Who's
that's the case,
taking
then
the
let's do it.
producer? Who's taking out the producer? And who's going for Baylon?
I'll take the producer because he's a dwarf.
I'll go with Derek.
Or they're a dwarf.
We need to take out. Producer's the only one the producer's the only one we need to take out at this point and we just need to guard the door to the studio because the producer's the only one who can get the radio back up and running from songs, isn't he? Baylon can't suddenly override the radio studio, so we just need to take out the producer at this point and then hold the door closed.
Take out Baylon
Because
as
Baylon
well.
can't.
I think it's probably best if we go for both at the same time.
Me and Derek, you go for the producer.
Same time.
You guys go for Baylon.
Okay. I don't want to
I'll go for Baylon.
I'm going for producer.
Who's coming with?
Sorry. Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
Me and Keth going for
both
Baylon.
guns drawn.
Okay, let's do Derek and Jeff first then.
I've got my musket.
No, count of 3. Actually, I've got one gun drawn, not both. I put one back away. 1, 2, 3.
Which one have you got drawn?
Which one have I got drawn? I'm going to go with Banger because then I can fire it multiple times.
Banger. Okay.
I'm going to try and... Can I kick the... I don't think I should kick the door in. You should kick the door in, Derek. I'm not good at feats of strength. Let's face it, I'll break my foot.
Based on the fact that those haven't been locked, I'm not going to kick the door in. I'm just going to turn the handle and go in. 3, 2, 1. Turn the handle, go in.
I'm going to go in very quietly because we've got stealth, and I'm going to put the big bit of the musket up to the back of the producer's head if I can get that close.
Yeah, you can.
And then I'm going to say, "Don't touch a thing."
In Dwarvish, I say, "Just keep playing songs. Just keep playing songs, and it'll all be fine."
And the dwarf responds in Dwarvish, and he says, "Hey, don't worry. I'm not touching a thing. Okay, just be cool. All right.
Take your hands off the console."
And he raises his hands slowly and says, "All right. They're raised. Okay, it's just be cool. All right."
How do I queue up 4 more songs?
If he moves, James, I want to pull the trigger. Or queue up 4 more songs. Queue up 4 more songs.
He says to you, just press the big button there. And he points to a button on the desk.
Can I roll an insight check to see whether he's lying?
Yes, you can.
That would be a insight plus 2. That's a 21. It's the best I've rolled today.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. That it is that button. It's the automation button.
Is there anything else that we have to do other than press that?
You just press that one. It's the automated.
The button it does automation. So you push the button, it keeps playing the music. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. You have free radio station, no presenters. Okay. Now take whatever you want. Let me go. I just press the buttons. Okay.
I'm going to press the button, the automation
Knock
button.
him the fuck out.
Derek, I think hostage and things like this is your sort of expertise. I've got a gun to his head. Do you want to do something to time up?
I'm going to take some of the rope from my burglar's pack and I'm going to tie his hands behind his back. I'm going to tie his... I'm going to pull him out of the chair and onto the floor, tie his hands behind his back and sort of hog tie him together so he can't get out of any binds. And then I'm going to stuff a dirty old sock in his mouth.
Where are you getting this dirty old sock? Are you taking it off your foot?
Yep.
He's only got one. Yeah, he's only got one sock on. Yeah, the other guy.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Got one sock.
Good memory.
So I've got the other sock.
Yeah.
You're now barefoot.
Yeah.
You've got no socks.
Put my boots back on.
You're proper hipster, no socks.
Yeah, basically, yeah. No socks, and Doc Martens. Gross.
I feel like you need to roll something. Probably roll. I don't know, sleight of hand or dexterity, something for
sleight of hand
for tying up. Sleight of hand, I reckon.
See, I never knew. On all of those times when I went for sleepovers, my mum used to say, "Pack a spare pair of socks." She never. I didn't do enough kidnapping. Clearly,
that was the problem.
You always expected me to kidnap enough people.
17.
Yeah, 17 will do it. You successfully tie this dwarf up.
While I'm tying him
up, and you leave him in the corner with one of your disgusting socks in his mouth.
Signal to Jeff.
Okay, I then cover the
Jeff's
door.
covering the door. Signal to the others. Go.
Mm-hmm.
To grab Baylon.
Okay, let's jump over to them.
So, Malrus, I'll go in first.
So,
you swing open the door for me. I'll fly straight in. Put him on the floor, tie him up, and then we'll interrogate him from there. Not going to hurt him. I'm just going to put him down.
Let's hope it goes as
slice
well.
Slice the pie.
You ready? 3.
Yes,
2.
Let's go.
Oh God! And then, because he's forgot the countdown.
He just throws it open.
So,
are you ready? Yes. Opens door.
So Keth charges in whilst glaring at Malrus on the way through, and then the plan is just to I'm going to do a leg sweep.
Hey, it's me, James, the DM. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, or any other time whenever you're listening to this. All of us here at Roll Britannia hope you're well and safe. I'm just pausing the episode for a few seconds for a few quick messages, and then we'll get right back into the show. Pinky promise. Thanks so much for choosing to listen to our show from the myriad of D&D podcast options out there. I hope you're loving listening to the show just as much as we enjoy making them. But to get real for just a second, I need your help. We need your help. I know you thought this was a free podcast, but, well, before you run off, it's all good. You can help us out without spending a penny. And all you need to do is grab your phone or tablet or whatever you're listening to us on, unless it's Alexa, and then maybe grab your phone, head over to Apple Podcasts if it's an iPhone, or podchaser.com if it's something else, and give that subscribe button a big old mash and leave us a review. It means so much to us, and it helps other awesome people just like you find our show. And once you've done that, why not just tell a friend about our show? You'd be helping us out, and you'd be brightening up a friend's day with some laughs at our expense. Everyone's a winner. Did you know you can find out all sorts of extra content from our show on social media? All you have to do is just search for Roll Britannia on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You're sure to find us. And I'd like to do a few quick mentions for some of our amazing fans on social media. We've got Josh Skirvin on Instagram. And yes, Josh, William Snakespeare was especially pleased to find out that he is your favourite character. Well, Keth said he thought he looked pleased for a flying snake. Anyway, we're so glad you're enjoying the show. And to Nary Quack on Twitter, we're chuffed to bits that we're now your daily listen. We get just as excited about waiting for the next episode as you do. We love seeing your messages on social media, so hey, if you've got a question, some feedback, or you just love the show, hit us up. Anyway, that's enough of me. Let's get back to me and those 4 other idiots. Stay safe. Talk to you next week.
I'm gonna pull out the leg sweep again on Baylon, just to put him on the floor so we can tie him up.
Okay, roll to hit then.
Oh my goodness me, that is a 19.
Oh yeah, no, that hits. That hits. Okay, so
this is good.
Roll unarmed damage then. What's your unarmed damage thing?
Unarmed damage. I've just got it's 3 bludgeoning. 3 bludgeons.
3 bludgeoning. Okay.
Hopefully that's a successful leg sweep.
Yeah, no, he falls over. Cool. Baylon is on the floor, and I feel like it's time to roll initiative with you guys because you've just gone in swinging.
Oh,
yeah, well, at least with Keth. I don't know if Malrus has come in the room or if he just opened the door and stayed out there. I don't know.
No, I'm in the room as well.
Okay, so yeah, the 2 of you roll initiative then, please.
Like a bull in a china shop, just charges it.
13.
I got 17 plus 2, so 19.
Keth, then, as you have, you've rushed into the room, knocked Baylon to the floor, and as you probably would in that kind of situation, Baylon is trying to defend himself because you haven't even said anything yet. You've just rushed in and knocked him to the floor. You're up first.
Lovely. Attacked. Okay, all I want to do is the goal of this is just to pin him down, tie him up, and interrogate him.
Okay.
So I don't want to knock him out.
If you want to try and restrain him, that'll be a strength contest.
Ooh, I like strength contests. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Remember the last time.
You roll strength, and I roll strength, and if you beat me, you get to pin Baylon down.
For any eagle-eyed viewers out there, the last time that Keth challenged the DM to a strength battle, he ended up with a natural 1, I believe, and hit his head on a cannon. And
I'm feeling confident.
With a bloody
what
nose.
did you get?
Okay.
Round 2. Revenge.
What was your roll?
You first. No, I got a 15.
I got a 15 too.
Well, what happens here?
Roll again.
God.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll again.
Struggling.
Even
do it again.
You can do it, Keth. Because I'm watching from outside the window.
Says through the mic in the producer's booth.
Mr. Master, what did you get?
What did you get?
I can do this.
Oh my God. Should we say it at the same time?
You can do.
8.
3.
1.
1. 1.
I'm the strongest half-orc alive.
Yes. You may have killed him.
Baylon rips his own arms off.
Well, it's funny you say that, because in your attempts to restrain Baylon, Baylon does critically fail his strength contest with you. After tying with you, so there's a bit of a struggle, a bit of back and forth, a bit of rolling around on the floor. As you're pinning him to the ground, his entire left arm just comes off.
Is it a fake arm?
Is it a fake arm? Or is it like blood and arterial spray? Is it blood and bone, or is it like a fake arm?
I know you wanted to win an arm wrestle, but you didn't have to win his arm in a wrestle.
Or is it a real human arm?
No blood and bones and guts and arterial spray or anything.
I knew it was a good idea rushing in. Told you. We wouldn't have found this out otherwise. Okay,
but you are successfully pinning him to the ground with your knees and your other arm.
I kind of want to slap him with his own hand.
No, he's got to go for the old. Yeah, while you're hitting yourself routine.
No, actually, I'll when we question him, if he gives me answers I don't like, I will slap him with his own hand.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm going to tie him up. Yes?
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are
you got there before I did. I was going to say that.
Sorry.
Okay,
and Baylon says, who are you? What are you doing here?
We need to know what's going on with this radio station, Baylon, if that's even your real name.
Baylon Parktree, that's my name.
Why am I holding your arm?
Okay.
Why is that your name? I thought you were going to say.
Why is your arm
You're
off?
holding my arm.
I know I'm
because
strong.
You took it off.
What are you? You're not human.
Can I roll a deception check? Someone roll. I'm going to come into the room at this point because I've seen the arm come off and I'm a bit surprised.
Did you?
I just don't believe it.
As he leaves the room, I'm just going to watch the other dwarf intently.
Okay.
Because there's a window, isn't there, into the studio?
Yes, there is.
I've seen sort of out the corner of my eye.
Oh yeah, the glass wall.
Fighting, and his arm's ripped off. So I've come in. Can I roll deception on him?
A deception? What are you trying to? What?
Yeah, I don't know if I believe he's Baylon.
That's not deception. That's deception is you lying.
Okay.
You want insight if you want to.
Put
insight.
You're so used to having to roll deception all the time.
Yeah. It's because you lied all the time.
Yeah, now I'm weary of others doing it. So I've got 15 altogether.
Yeah, with 15 you can tell. What are you asking him? Are you?
I just don't. I don't think he's Baylon.
Okay, I mean,
his voice sounds different, but I don't know if that's.
His voice does sound different. You're right.
No, I just.
But it's got a hard walk.
His voice sounds different.
His voice does sound different. Yeah.
So I just don't believe he's Baylon. Who are you really?
He says, "I'm Baylon Parktree."
Listen, we've heard the radio going around. You don't sound like Baylon Parktree.
And then you hear a little beep, and it says, "Presenter mode engaged." Good morning, everyone. Baylon Parktree here. We're ready for the latest all the news from the Fulcrum Bay Marathon coming up later on today. And we've got some big news. You slap him, and he beeps again, and he says, "I'm Baylon Parktree."
He's a robot.
I'm not going to get anything out of him.
Any of you like to roll perception?
Yeah, I will.
Go on.
Just going to lean on the intercom and go, so in theory, lads, we could just leave him here in presenter mode.
14.
You notice that while Baylon is wearing a very smart-looking shirt with a very loose left arm in it now, you also notice that he is, in fact, fully Winnie the Pooh'd and not wearing any trousers at all. And you can actually see he has mechanical legs.
Is he a boy or a girl? He's all smooth.
On the intercom again, just gonna go. Look, if he's an automaton or whatever, we're not gonna get many answers out of him. Perhaps the dwarf is worth questioning.
I'll just put my thumbs up.
Can we restrain this thing? How can we?
Do we need to?
I mean, we could pull all its arms and legs off, and then it's not going to go anywhere, is it? We've already got one of them.
Fine, I will.
Malrus's alignment has changed to chaotic evil.
Just very dark. Yeah,
Fine,
don't have to
Malrus.
kill him, but don't let him go anywhere. Pull all his limbs off, and then he won't go anywhere. Haven't killed him.
Not tie him up. We tied up the dwarf, but we have to pull the limbs off the robot. It's like robot racist.
Fell off the first time round all by itself, so it's got to be an easy thing.
Well, he was being wrestled by a half-orc ranger, in fairness. He didn't just fall off.
I may have knocked it a bit askew.
Yeah.
We could save ourselves some rope. I could just pull them all off and line them up. And if I'm going to
Can you stuff them all into your backpack like C-3PO?
Ooh.
Baylon is going to say, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think I could help you. I'm Baylon Parktree, and I'm very helpful. I'm a famous presenter, don't you know? Just tell me what you want. Maybe let me up and give me my arm back, and I can help you get what you want. That's what I do. And he's going to try and persuade you.
I don't trust him.
Keth, you're the one he's trying. You're the one he's trying to persuade because, well, you're the one pinning him down at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you'd have to roll to contest this, but I suspect it's probably Constitution.
I thought it'd be like I could do. I thought it'd be just like a strength test, but with persuasion. You just have whoever rolls the highest. I don't know.
Not really, because you're not trying to persuade him back.
Oh, so you roll a persuasion.
No, that's true. I guess Constitution. Then.
Maybe just like
maybe
perception.
I guess.
You're trying to deceive his
wisdom, insight.
No,
insight, maybe. Maybe insight. No,
yeah, it's got to be insight.
Yeah, do insight. Roll an insight for me and contest it against my persuasion.
Well, I got a 12.
Did you? I got a 30.
He fucking persuades you.
A 30?
Yes.
What did he say?
A 30.
You're using different dice then. I think you might have meant the different dice. Well, that sounds thing.
Nah,
the ones
mine
with the 10,
only
20,
goes
30,
to 20.
40, 50 on.
Yeah, he's just got a crazy modifier.
Oh shit!
Because he's a persuasive presenter.
Oh my god! Of course, he's a presenter that's designed to persuade the entire island to do whatever the hell he wants.
Oh, crap sticks. Okay, what happens next, Mr. Master?
Well, you feel yourself strangely not fully in control of your own actions as you let Baylon Parktree stand up. In fact, you help him up.
Sorry, Baylon. Let me help you to your feet.
Keth, what are you doing?
And he plugs his left arm back into his shoulder and goes, "That's better. Now."
I'm gonna raise my musket at Baylon. Baylon.
Okay.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm helping him up. I shouldn't have put him over.
What? Why? Well, he's the guy. The reason that you came in. We came in here to sort of get him.
Well, yeah. So now
could you grab him?
No, I don't need to grab him.
Who should I whack, Derek? I can see sort of Derek miming in the background through the glass, whacking someone.
Whack Baylon.
Whack Baylon. Whack Baylon, not Keth. Okay, I'm gonna spin my musket round. Hopefully, flip my musket round and try and hit Baylon. So, because I've got my musket like that, so I'm going to try and use the butt of the gun to bash Baylon.
Okay, roll to hit.
I turn to the dwarf on the floor and go, "Sorry, let me just attend to something," and then just keep miming.
With my musket, is my dexterity modifier? Isn't
not if you're trying to hit him. No.
Plus what?
Not if you're just trying to hit him with
15 then. Fair enough, 15.
Yeah, 15 hits. So roll damage, please.
Would it be on just the butt of the musket?
Yeah. Do it as a...
Unarmed?
No. 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
1d4?
Yep.
Oh, 4.
4! Congratulations, you do 4 damage.
Yeah. Sound. Does he fall over backwards? Or
does he, Ek?
Jeff, what are you doing?
Derek told me to do it.
I'm imagining that Baylon Parktree is like sort of like the Terminator. Like you scrape and some of his skin comes off. It's just like
just takes a pair of sunglasses off.
Skull.
You actually hit him, and a pair of glasses that he was wearing do in fact fall off his face, and you can see underneath. He doesn't actually have human eyes. He just has sort of lenses, like red circular lenses where the eyeballs should be.
Dun, dun,
and as you hit him, they glow. They glow slightly more red, and then he turns back to you and he says, "Why did you do that to me? I'm Baylon Parktree."
Because my mate told me to, and I don't trust you,
Jeff. I'm gonna have to stop you if you keep doing that.
I don't trust him, Keth. So you keep.
I'm going to turn to the dwarf that's on the floor, and I'm going to remove the sock from his mouth, and put my hand over him and go, "How do we switch him off?"
He says, "I don't know. I'm just the producer here. I just press the buttons. You know, it's bibbidi bobbidi boo. You hit the button, you fade the fader up. He talks a bit, and then when you're done with that, you fade the beta back down.
If you want
play
to survive
the song.
this encounter,
Yes.
you will.
I do want to survive.
If you want to survive this encounter, you'll tell me how to. You'll tell me how to switch Baylon.
I'm not
off.
his mother. I don't know how to switch him off. He's a warforged. What do you want? They don't have off switches."
Lads, what's a warforged? That sounds pretty
Do
dangerous.
any of you have... you can either do an Arcana or a History check to see if you know about warforged.
I'll do a history.
I have +1 on both of those.
They're both the same.
Well, roll one.
No, that's me.
That's a 13.
13 in history.
Lots of 13s today. History. Yeah, I mean they're both the same, but yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
I've got 17 on Arcana.
Arcana, okay. Derek, from that history check, you have sort of heard of Warforged before being quite dangerous, but you don't know much about really what they are or where they came from. Malrus, you, with your Arcana check, know that wizards and warlocks and sorcerers of old were responsible for the creation of Warforged. They imbued mechanical bodies with a magical force, and they essentially gave them life. So they're a little bit more than automatons. They're sentient beings that were created for a purpose. So they have an overriding incentive, a task that they oversee with extreme alacrity, but they are sentient. They're thinking, prime directive. But they are sentient beings, and they do think and can assess situations on a case by case, rather than being a blind perform task repeatedly kind of job.
Okay. What is your prime directive, Baylon?
You trying to hack Baylon Parktree?
I am.
You're walking through the desert. You're walking through the desert, and you see a turtle on its back.
I kind of want to check the back of his head for a panel or something.
Ask him what
just
the
a
three
big sort of
laws
flip
robotics
switch.
are. What are the 3 laws?
Now, Asimov says that he can't harm us, so we should be fine here.
Well, you see how that played out in iRobot.
That's true. And humans.
Blade Runner.
All of those.
I mean, really, all stories about sentient robots.
Really, Asimov was fucking lying.
Yes.
Lads, I've got these rules. These AI, they're fine. No, buy them. Buy them. You can buy them all. Fucking A.
It turns out robots can hurt you.
5 years later, 50 people were killed. Robots are taken to the planet.
So, I'd like to stuff the sock back in the dwarf's mouth.
Hey, but that...
Thank you very much for your help. I've been in these boots a long time. And then I just turn, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I guess.
Bring him in, Derek.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a bad idea to get both of them in the same room.
Bring him to the corridor.
Nah, let's see what happens.
I guess Keth is still in the point where he's like, what's going on? Because now...
Keth, can you go grab his mate? Because you're friends with Baylon. Go grab his dwarf mate that Derek's tied up. Bring him in here and get Derek to come in here as well.
Fine.
Can I ask Baylon what his prime directive is? Like what his task is? Is that allowed?
You can ask him, yeah. Yeah, you can ask him.
Okay. What is your prime directive, Baylon?
I'm a famous radio presenter. I bring joy to the millions.
How do we turn you off?
How do I turned you off.
Or turn you on. Sorry.
Buy me a drink first.
Hey.
Bad Baylon.
I know.
Naughty Baylon.
Bar with cranberry juice.
Okay, so I'll go and... So you want to go and drag the dwarf in?
Okay, has anyone else who's been in the room, who's not been in the room with Baylon, would like to do a perception check or around the room?
I would like to do a perception check, please, because I'm the only one that's not been in the room with him.
Okay, roll perception, please.
Oh, yes. 22.
With a 22, you notice that on Baylon's right leg is, around the ankle, is a small, well, rather chunky, I'd like to say bracelet, but obviously anklet, that's sort of...
Oh, he's under house arrest.
Yeah. Is he electronically tagged?
Yeah, he's a prisoner. He's a slave. Wait, wasn't that one of the things that...
That's what robot means. Weirdly enough.
Oh. Didn't know that.
Who knew? You win, D&D.
It's a very educational podcast.
Daddy Keth teaching the millions.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Next week.
So I see this, like... Is it got any light on it? Like, is it like a flashing red light, or is there like
there isn't
a toggle on it that says on or off?
No, there isn't. No,
there's just like what looks like a. Does it look a bit like a high tech manacle?
Yeah, not particularly high tech either. Just it looks like a manacle.
Oh right.
What's a manacle? Nothing. What's a
but
manacle?
It's not
with
chained
you?
up to anything. Sorry.
Oh wow.
No, he's not. He's not chained to anything.
Yeah.
He's not chained.
But what would happen if he left the room?
Right.
Maybe he can only leave the. He can't leave the room.
Would hesitate to fight.
Ask the dwarf.
Let's bring the dwarf in.
Rag out of the mouth. No. I don't trust the dwarf to be in the same room as this guy. Like, then we're fighting on the two fronts. Pull the rag out of the door's mouth. What happens if Baylon leaves the room?
I tell you, man, that sock is disgusting. Where did you keep it? Why did you put that in?
Yeah,
Some
I know.
sewage?
Yes, basically. And you're going to get it back if you don't tell me. What happens if Baylon leaves the room?
I feel like I'm going to get it back anyway, but I don't know what you mean. Baylon can leave the room.
Yes, probably. Just tell me. I pull out my gun and I point it at his forehead. What happens if Baylon leaves the room?
Nothing. It's fine. He can leave the room. He can go to the cafeteria, get himself or whatever it is that Dwarf voice to have. I don't know, but yeah, he's not.
What's the bracelet on his ankle? What's the anklet?
He always had it when he turned up here for his first show. That's what he had on. I don't know. Please don't shoot me.
When did he turn up here for his first show?
I start mouthing.
When did he turn up here for his first show?
Roll perception, please.
Hammer back. Perception. 19.
You notice that although he answers you and he says, it was just a year or so ago, you notice his eyes go a little bit glazed at this point.
He fucking persuades you.
Shove the sock back in his mouth. I'm going to shove the sock back in his mouth and kick him as hard as I can in the ribs. Right. Pull the sock back out. What was that? Was that, lad?
I said nothing. Just have a good day, sir.
Shove it back in.
Ooh.
Right.
Derek.
Anybody else got any bloody questions? I feel like I've formed like I'm the bad cop, so we need a good cop to come in and sort of help out.
Well, I've got experience of pretending to be a cop.
Come on.
Why don't we use your sheriff?
That's a sore spot. Jeff, you got any questions? Malrus, you seem to know a bit about Warforged.
I'm going to come out because we're in the room with Baylon at the moment. So you're in the room. I'll come out. I'll come back out because I was originally in there. Derek, right, mate. So what's going on in here? What's he saying? Because
he said it all started about a year ago. I bet his eyes went a bit lazy, so maybe he's under some sort of spell. He says that Baylon can leave the room, go to the cafeteria,
Let's go then.
And that he had
I reckon that's probably for the fort. He kind of can't leave the fort.
Ah, right. I'm going to take the sock out of the dwarf's mouth again for the final time, and I'm going to ask him, what do you do with the people that win the competition?
I don't know. I don't know nothing of the competitions. That's all the governor's work. I just do the radio station. I'm his producer. What do you want me to know?
How do we get to the governor?
I don't know, really. I only ever come into the radio station. There's a side door, you know? But I think Baylon knows. He's been having meetings with the governor of late. They talk about ideas for the show. It's like a planning meeting or something.
Anybody want to ask Baylon then?
Shall I do it or she?
I'm still in the room with him and I haven't heard. I'm sitting there with him.
You're not.
I'm holding down the speaker.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Oh, the intercom button. The talkback.
The intercom button, so you can
nice. Okay, Baylon.
Okay.
Where's the governor?
And then you hear a beep, and he goes, "Good morning. I can take you to the governor, no problems at all. It's a marvelous day for a walk around the fort, right here, right now in Fulcrum Bay. If the four of you would like to come with me, I can take you right to the governor's office. But right now, here's the bugles."
Well, that seems fine to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really persuasive, so yes.
What are we doing with the dwarf?
You haven't been as useful as I was hoping to be, but I could never, in good conscience, injure or cause further harm to another dwarf. I would like to turn to leave the room and then turn back and go, "I'm sorry," and I'd like to shoot the dwarf in the head.
Oh my god!
What?
Well,
what?
Roll to
Where's
hit.
your character sheet? Yeah, roll to hit.
I mean, you made the right choice.
Have we all left at this point? Do we see this?
Banger is...
I don't know if you see it, but you'll definitely hear it.
Fire, right?
It's in a locked, soundproof room, surely.
It's got to be the most soundproof room in the world.
Yeah.
Door's closed, though. Door's closed. Thing's soundproof, right?
Do you know how loud? Do you know how loud a pistol shot is indoors?
Derek,
it's terrifying.
Listen to the name of your gun. What's the name of your gun?
Banger. So what?
You think it's not going to be noisy?
So what?
It's called a banger.
What? I don't know. What's your point?
It's the
At this point, I've already fired.
Like
I
sound.
can't hear a single word he said.
Okay, what did you roll to hit?
To hit, so I can shoot twice with Banger.
You can. I will point out that he is prone, so technically you have disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Let me roll again. Then.
Just put it at the back of his head.
Cool. So the first one would still be a 16, and the second one, if only I hadn't had disadvantage because my second roll was a natural 20. And then the second one was a 12.
Okay, roll damage then, I guess.
Do I have modifier on the damage, or no?
I don't know. What's the rules with Banger? I can't remember.
You're executing someone. Does it matter?
Just check.
How much do you kill him?
A lot. Dead. He kills him dead.
He fucking kills you.
He's tied up with a sock in his mouth.
I mean,
so that would be,
the question on my mind is he going to take the sock out of the mouth and put it back on his foot?
I was just thinking the same thing. Just whips it clean and then slips it back under his boot.
Save that one for later.
Sorry, how many damage total?
Total 6.
Okay. I mean, no. That doesn't kill him.
Did you not plan for this, Dungeon Master? Did you not plan for this?
Do you know, I didn't expect Derek to execute. No, your shot rings, fires through. One catches him just in the shoulder, and the other one actually, as he turns away from where you shot him, passes immediately through both cheeks and perforates his mouth. And he takes 6 damage and is bleeding substantially, but no, you didn't kill him, and he's now screaming quite a lot.
You're going to have to shoot him again.
Now you're going to have to actually kill him.
Job.
For real this time.
Yeah, I'm just going to take my hand axe and just bury it in his head.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah.
And the blood spurts up the glass window.
Roll. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, just don't roll, but just don't get a critical fail.
Derek kills himself.
No, that's a +3. That's a 16.
16. Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
That's 8 points of damage.
Yep. So you bury this axe in this dwarf's head, and you know how you take the top off a.
I'd like to remove his boots, take both of his socks, and put them on me.
You can definitely do that, but I want to describe to you what happens here, because you know how you take the top off a boiled egg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the situation that you've created here. You know.
How fantastical was that dwarf's beard?
It was pretty average for a dwarf, to be honest.
Yeah.
And now it's very bloody.
Yeah. Never mind.
To be honest,
as is in fact Derek. Derek is extremely bloody, and there was a big splash of blood up the window leading to the hallway.
I'd like to just wipe off my hands. Wipe off my hands.
Not even subtle anymore.
Open the door, walk out into the hallway, close the door very carefully behind me, sigh.
The rest of you, can you roll a constitution to see if you were shocked by this gunfire going off? Constitution check, I guess.
Natural 1.
Oh, you were very scared.
I got 7.
11.
Fuck, Derek. What?
11. Jeff?
Yeah?
Did you bring a change of underwear?
You are! You knew you were going to make me shit myself. I knew you were going to make me shit myself.
It's happened
did you?
Already.
You haven't?
Hence the Daisy Dukes, if you remember them.
I have not got a change of underwear. I've got no spare clothes.
What is that smell?
You don't shit yourself, but you do have a little wee. Okay. Just a little one. Just a little bit of wee comes out.
I think that's the only time I'm going to be actually relieved that it's just a wee. Well, actually,
you were relieved, yeah.
I could lend him a pair of my pants.
Yeah, I relieved my day.
I've got some spare clothes. I could lend him a pair of half-orc pants. That would be hilarious.
It'd be like he'd get in one leg.
And a pencil skirt.
Just have this image of Derek destroying this other dwarf, and then just going closing his eyes, just going shh, and then putting the sock, just laying it over his face, like
and then taking his clean socks off.
Just wiping my hands.
Stealing them. Nice.
Wiping my hands from all the blood. And then just like carefully open the door. Step out into the corridor, carefully close the door behind me. Wipe it off with the sock. Just so there's no... Tuck that away. Right, Mr. Parktree.
And there's a small smell of wee in the corridor.
If I'm willing to do that to a random stranger, imagine what I'm willing to do to you, who has tempted thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people to their death. Shall we go see the governor, lads?
Yeah, why not?
Jesus Christ, what happened to you?
What was that?
Why are you covered in blood?
It seemed like our heroes were trying a new kind of piracy, taking over the fort radio station, you see. And when they finally, the Baylon Parktree spoke, they found him to be a mighty fine bloke. Now the interrogation's done, and Baylon's joined in the fun. But will he help them or just simply run? Will our heroes be ready and will Derek get bloodier? Find out next time on Row Britannia.
Social Podcast Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.